Yes, please. We are Hackleton Cliff in St. John once again. Overlooking the east coast of Barbados. Right now I'm looking in a northeasterly direction towards the parishes of St. Joseph and St. Andrew. Mostly St. Andrew can be seen from here, where you can see the Springfield area when you come down from St. Elizabeth and St. Joseph. Just after you pass the Gag Hill, and you can see in the background with the Cambridge area with lower parts, upper parts at Salabat Ridge and Parks Road. And in the back you can see Mount Hillaby, which is the highest point in Barbados, 1,116 feet. And you can see Chalky Mount as well, which is also in the parish of St. Andrew in the Scotland district, where you can see where Chalky Mount also gives another awesome view of the east coast as well. So this is basically the Scotland district of Barbados. It is referred to as the Scotland district because it resembles the Scotland countryside, and it is the parishes of the North Hills. You can see all down to the St. Elizabeth area and Catawash, the Bathsheba area. So right now I'm looking into the Bathsheba area, where you can see the big rocks in the sea, and you can see all down to Roundhouse Hotel, which is at Bathsheba. And you can see all down to the George River area, and you can see the Army-Bourne Highway, which is situated just under Chalky Mount. That is the main highway leading you from St. Joseph into St. Andrew. With the Catawash Barclay Spa area. The Army-Bourne Highway was opened in 1966. 1966 was the year that Barbados received independence. Barbados was Barbados received independence on the night of the 30th of November 1966 under the leadership of Barbados' first Prime Minister, the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow. He is also a national hero of Barbados. And that was the same year that the Army-Bourne Highway opened up, which is in St. Andrew. Army-Bourne was a senator in Parliament, and she was also from the parish of St. Andrew. And again, another piece of history. There used to be trains running in Barbados years ago, between 1873 and 1937. The train that used to run from Bridgetown to Belplain in St. Andrew, all on the east coast, and it used to run through Bath Beach, Concept Beach first, Bath, then Martins Bay, then Glenburnie, then Foster Hall, then running through to Tent Bay, Bathsheba, run over George River Bridge, run all along Catawash, over to Barclay Spa Beach, and into St. Andrew. So this is all St. Andrew I'm looking into now. All a part of the Hackleton Cliff. And we can see all down to the Hillcrest Community Center, which is at Bathsheba, just beneath the screen here. The Hillcrest Community Center was opened the 2nd of June 2022 by the Prime Minister Mayor Motley and also the Member of Parliament for this parish, the Right Honourable Dale Marshall. Looking in a southeasterly direction now, towards um, Martins Bay, Tent Bay, then Martins Bay, then Bath Beach. Looking down to Bathsheba and down to Martins Bay. And we can see all down to Pot House in St. John, and all down to Bath Beach, which is also in St. John. Bath Beach is in St. John on the east coast as well. So you're looking into Bath Beach and Welsh Village and Court Hill, which is in St. John, in a southerly direction. And again, Hackleton Cliff runs all across the St. John Parish Church, which is on the eastern side, the southern side of Hackleton Cliff. St. John Parish Church is just to the south of where I am standing, and that is also a part of Hackleton Cliff. Again, just confirm that this is in St. Joseph, but I was saying that it borders St. John and St. Joseph. And Hackleton Cliff also extends over to St. Joseph Parish Church, which is at Horace Hill, to the northern. St. Joseph Parish Church was closed in late June of 2011 because the land was unsafe, the land was sinking, so they decided to give the church a closure. And the following year, which was 2012, the residents of St. Joseph protested that they didn't want the church to knock down because they was planning to demolish it, but they didn't want it to demolish, so it's just standing there on Horace Hill, St. Joseph, looking down to Andromeda Gardens, which is just above Bathsheba, uphill from Bathsheba. Andromeda Gardens was founded by the late Iris Banorchi. She was a horticulturist. She also later rested in St. John Parish Churchyard. Iris Banorchi was originally from Grenada, on Hackleton Cliff. Headed in the southerly direction. Looking towards Martins Bay again. Again, Martins Bay is on the east coast as well, and it is a fishing village in the parish of St. John. And after Martins Bay will be Bath Beach. We can see a bit of Bath Beach from here. So this is the cliff. And this is a garden bed in the shape of Barbados. And this is how Barbados is shaped here. And here's a list of places of interest in each parish. Starting from the north, Animal Flower Cave, which is St. Lucy to the north, Farley Hill, St. Peter, also to the north, Fort Stone in St. James on the west coast, Morgan Lewis in St. Andrew on the east, to the east, Harrison's Cave in St. Thomas in the center, Gun Hill Signal Station in St. George in the center, Kensington Oval is in Bridgestone, St. Michael, southeast, southwest, Granley Adams Airport and Christchurch, this is south, the lighthouse, East Point Lighthouse in St. Philip, which is east, Hackleton College in St. John, which is also east, and Hackleton Cliff in St. Joseph, which is also east. Hackleton Cliff Community Park, where beauty meets serenity. And it says, this is the contribution box here where you can place your contribution to the upkeep of this tourist attraction. And beneath your feet are 3 burial vaults containing the remains of the Hackleton Forester Cots and Culpeper families dating from circa 1685. Please spare them a thought as we gaze at this spectacular view of our East Coast and treat this area with respect. From church burial registers and various publications, it is believed that the following persons are interred in these vaults: Mistress Thomas Forster before 1685, Mr. Thomas Forster 1685, Thomas Hackleton circa 1690, Isaac Tart Forster 1775, Margaret Cott 1793, Alexander McLean 1793, Elizabeth Harbin Harper 1795, James William Cott 1795 and Mary Waters in 1826. Yes, guys. Looking back down to Bathsheba again, which is the famous point of the East Coast. The famous part of the East Coast where you will come across the big rocks in the sea. You can see the famous rock in the middle of the sea here, known as the Parlor Rocks or the Goat's Head. And looking back down to the Beachmount Hill, which is the hill leading into Bathsheba, coming from Andromeda Gardens. And you can see the new Hillcrest Community Center, which is situated down below Bathsheba, below Beachmount Hill, heading above Bathsheba, heading into Bathsheba. So Hackleton Cliff borders St. John and St. Joseph, but this part is St. Joseph. So once again, thanks for watching, and have a blessed evening.